Hello.
Good evening. Tonight we have two very special guests. We have a returning champion, Austin Sloane.
Returning champion?
Josh.
Okay.
And a very new face, Alex Thomas.
Good evening.
And
He's here.
yeah. So, this is KWCW 90.5 FM Walla Walla. You're listening to Gary and Peter's Random Musing Hour. What should we talk about tonight? I was playing with the idea of playing a word game tonight with our two other housemates who are here.
What kind of word game?
Yeah, that's the important part.
Explain.
So, the only one I can think of right now is
Rules, regulations, tribulations.
one word or one line story. Which should we?
Oh,
like we each say a word or a line for the story.
Yes.
Yes.
And build the story.
Yes.
So you want to do one word or one line?
Let's do one line.
One line.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like a sentence or like a phrase.
Phrase.
Okay.
I don't do complete sentences.
Okay.
All right. So to start.
I'll start.
Okay, he starts.
Good man.
Peter will start.
Good man.
Okay.
Brave.
Let me think. What's a good way to start this story? Once upon a time.
There was
that's
a
cruel.
beautiful blue ball.
Spinning around an even larger yellow ball.
It's in a galaxy far, far away.
And this blue ball.
Loved to eat marbles.
Ah, come on. Not any marbles. Marbles made of glass.
Because it itself was a marble. It was a cannibal.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
In this
Okay,
universe.
no. We've stumbled upon, what is it? Men in Black. Like the
Probably.
end of the movie. Like the freaking, playing with marbles that are galaxies.
Yeah.
Remember
Oh,
they did
yeah.
that movie? So they open the freaking,
Yeah, dude. That's how life works.
That is how
Life
life works.
is a bag of marbles.
I wonder if that's how they got the plot to
That's
Men in Black.
deep.
Just talked about it in a room.
It's oceans deep.
We talked about what?
That's
Marbles
Marina Trench.
In a room?
in a room that's in a galaxy far, far away.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Wait.
Oh wait, no. Was it the blue ball that ate the marbles?
The blue ball ate the marbles.
The blue bell ate the marbles.
So
And
why are
they
we
were-
talking about
Specifically
glass.
glass marbles.
glass marbles?
We've basically just done the end credit scene of Men in Black.
Yes, we did.
I mean,
Oh
we
my
could go a little
goodness.
bit farther.
True.
I
feel
forgot where we left off, though.
We've ruined the flow. We gotta
I
start.
know.
We gotta start over.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
since
start over.
Austin ruined it, he starts.
Okay, that was not bad.
Let's do this.
Once there was a young boy skipping through the forest.
Yeah, I don't know if I can.
Oh,
I can follow that up.
Okay. Restart.
Wait,
Something,
what?
something a little simpler.
There was a young boy skipping through the forest. What
How
else
is
is
that not
there? There's a
simple?
creepy man behind him, and
No, we're not
Get
going
into like
there.
Red Riding Hood. Oh,
Red
Red Riding
Riding
Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
Esque story.
Okay, let's do this. Okay. It was a dark and stormy night.
The wind was blowing through my hair.
What? Okay, go.
This is now first person. We're all sharing the same first person view.
Okay, we're all first person.
Okay. I looked out across the horizon and saw the dark, ominous clouds rolling towards me, closer and closer.
Jeez.
Unfortunately, the top to my convertible was down.
The rain was ruining the leather of my car.
It smelled like cow.
That nice, just red Corvette. It was my birthright. It was my father's.
But my hair was still flowing in the breeze.
Had so much flow. The cars next to me turned and stared.
One man got jealous.
He tried to throw his head out the window, rival my own flow, but his hair was just inferior.
He got wet in the rain.
We didn't.
We did not. Unlike our own.
Yes, we had a special hair product,
Yes.
which made us impervious to the rain.
Rain away.
Ran away.
Tell your friends and family.
For only $9.95.
You too can have these golden locks.
And then Terry Crews jumps out.
Yes, and destroys our car.
No. He literally jumped in front of the car, and we
stopped.
we brushed him, and then the entire engine just blew up, and we were sent flying. It was total carnage.
Yeah, and Terry Crews just walked away and did not look back.
No.
Like a
Just
cool guy from Multi-Action.
Alternating his pecs with each step.
The man does what he does.
And he does it so well.
Man, those muscles.
So many muscles. Why are you looking at me? It's awesome.
I know. I
thought that the order broke down. I thought we were just,
Go for it.
randomly talking.
I mean, if you want to add in a line, you should just go for it.
Yeah, I got nothing.
All right.
But the Terry Crews epic.
We need an ending, though. Like, okay, so Terry Crews just blew up the car. Now you're there with flowing hair in the dark, stormy night.
Yes.
He blew up your car and
Your
blew you
birthright.
up with it.
Your birthright.
So
Your
now I
red
just
Corvette.
fit in pieces. And then, as the ending goes,
And Terry Crews is awesome.
as Terry Crews walks away, your flowing hair flies onto him and sticks to his bald head.
Nah, he doesn't need flow.
Sounds
Nice.
gross.
And it flows off.
That's weird.
Because he doesn't need it.
That's weird.
I tried to save it. Come on.
No,
dude.
you just say the end.
The end.
There you go. Say it.
Beautiful. I cried.
I would cry too if I were listening.
It was a really sad story.
Very sad. We did die in the end.
We lost our hydrophobic hair. That's just.
I
No,
know.
seriously.
Spoiler alert.
That was really expensive hair product.
It really was.
Or was it car
Tell your friends
product?
and family. Right now.
$9.95 for 3 down payments, not including tax or
How do you
shipping.
have 3 down payments?
Don't worry about it.
That is the opposite of what a down payment is.
3 installments.
No, down payments.
Okay, 3
That's how-
down payments.
that's how
You have
this-
to make 3 different
that's-
down payments.
That's how this product
Not
works.
1, 3.
That's how this product works.
That's how they get your money, you know?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, take a second mortgage on your house
Yeah, that's kind of necessary.
$9.99.
for $9.99.
You do what you got to do for flow.
Yeah. You'd be surprised. Like, sometimes with, like, silky hair. I don't know where I'm going with this.
No, you don't. You
Okay,
really,
yeah,
no.
we'll stop that there.
All right. What's another word game we can play? That was fun. But we can't keep doing that all night.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Whenever I think of like word games, I always think of Whose Line.
Whose line is it anyway?
Yeah,
Great
of course.
show. I
Great
love that
show.
That is a very good show.
I'm so disappointed with the sequel because
The new one?
the
Aisha
rehash of-
Tyler.
The reboot.
the reboot. Thank you. Because all the actors are great. I like the new host too, but the commercial breaks are like every other skit,
Oh, yeah.
and they don't bring anyone for the audience anymore. They only like take actors and stuff.
It's true. Well, I mean, like, they're old. They don't have much.
They're still so funny though.
I know, but like the new person isn't really that funny. The new
Which
host.
new person? The new host, she's decently funny. I like her.
Is
I
she
like
the voice of Lana from Archer? Is that who we're talking about?
who?
That sounds right, actually.
Yeah, that does sound.
I don't know who she is. But
The voices do sound similar.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think she is. I think she is.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel like just.
I liked Drew Carey because Drew
Yeah.
Carey and everyone would rag on each other.
I know, it was
so
great.
much. It
I
was wonderful.
I loved how much fun they made of Drew Carey. Like
Oh
that
my
was
God.
that was like his role. Was just to
Exactly.
be made fun of and just to bite the bullet and just bow his head in shame.
Oh my God! I always remember one scene where they're what was it? They were like
Good memory. Good
No, I have
memories.
great memory. No, it was
Yeah.
just like, each one of them was like pointing at their wedding ring or something, and Drew Carey was trying to cover his hand underneath the table, and I was just crying, laughing. Oh my gosh! Oh wow!
I mean, do you want to try one of those improv things, or I'll just give out a subject and we'll just go for it?
I feel like we would absolutely fit. We're not the best improv types.
Yeah,
There's a reason why they're hosting that show.
And there's a reason why
they're good at it.
Yeah, exactly. That is their
We could
career.
try, you know,
Yeah,
like
but there was a lot of visual humor there.
True.
Yeah.
And the props skit.
The props
This is
kit was
wonderful.
by far the best.
Basically, they would just have the largest styrofoam nonsense items that you can possibly find in a dumpster / $1 store. And they would try and come up with as many uses as possible. And a lot of them were not suitable for this hour of talk show, but...
If anybody hasn't seen Who's Line,
Oh, goodness.
you have been living under a rock, and you
Under
need
a
to
rock.
go YouTube it.
YouTube.
because
There's no. There's a website. I think it's just called like who'sline.tv or something.
Well, also like
it has,
every
like all the episodes.
every episode is also on YouTube.
Oh,
I actually went through that one summer with my brother.
Oh,
We watched every episode
That was
in
quality
succession.
time.
That was quite the marathon.
mm-hmm.
It's good
My-
cultural education.
I literally had a jaw cramp from laughing so much.
And see, I believe that
Yeah.
without a shadow of a doubt, because what was it? Just like every in the Sloane household, like every Friday night, just staying up past our bedtime with our folks, just crying tears of laughter with my little sister, my two parents.
Crying
tears of laughter.
That's
Wow,
impressive.
that was that's exactly what happened. I wasn't
You were sad.
Do you not like your headphones anymore, Alex?
Oh, we're alternating.
Oh, you're alternating. Okay.
We have 3 pairs of headphones and 2 pairs of microphones.
And 4 people.
And 4 people.
We are very prepared.
Mm.
Very.
Yes.
It's okay. Those two don't need to hear themselves, though.
Do they not?
Why?
I don't know.
It's
You're
fun
the
to-
one with the smooth radio voice. So
That is
You're
true.
just a smooth talker.
It is
Yeah.
fun hearing yourself talk, though.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't sound like you.
No, I hate how I sound. It's
Yeah.
it's illuminating.
Well, it just sounds like somebody else. But
Yeah.
then they're like copying you.
Exactly.
It's weird.
You
Actually,
should listen to your own laugh.
it's one of the weirdest experiences.
Yeah.
Because-
You've heard your own laugh besides the ones where I make
Well, I
fun of
mean,
it.
he was on the radio show last time.
There it is.
It's like it's weird because it's like hard to replicate, and just everyone's like, "What the heck are you doing with your mouth?"
Yeah, but everybody loves your laugh at the same time.
No. I have that nice laugh, and then I have the really high pitched one.
We made that
We're
noise.
just
That's what she said, folks.
Aw.
Oh, that's great.
Oh man.
I love the laugh.
I love the laugh. I also
Happiness.
love how unique it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you don't-
No, actually, what was it? Sophomore year, I met a girl who had like almost the same exact laugh. It's like
Impossible.
No,
Soulmate.
because
Soulmate.
basically,
Soulmate.
I thought so. No, she was really.
No, dude, you can't be with somebody who has the same laugh as you.
I know. That'd just
Oh.
be weird. Because
It would be
they're just
slightly
be like really
Sounds
weird
like how much
grunting
your mother
or something.
like.
The way
That's a
she-
deal breaker
No.
right
No.
there.
No, the
Deal
way
breaker.
she said it was that you like you laugh on the inhale or something, which doesn't make. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, weird.
No.
Yeah, no,
I can't.
I would. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how. It was weird. It was destiny. It was fate meeting someone.
So you
Yeah.
laugh on the inhale and then you make that weird grunting noise,
Exactly.
and then when you laugh on the exhale, it becomes that high pitched kind of thing.
Exactly. No, it's just either like a slow chuckle where I just sound like I'm dry heaving or something. And then if it's on the exhale, then it's just one sharp, really loud, kill your eardrums. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really.
Those are like the worst. Like at 3 a.m. and then you'll just do that.
Oh,
you're just watching
goodness.
something funny, and
I
I'm just
just-
like, what the heck was that? Oh, it was awesome.
It is a good thing I wear earplugs at night.
You wear
wear
earplugs?
at night?
You still
yeah.
do that?
Yeah, because you guys are. freaking
We're that loud?
Yeah.
Okay, that's understandable.
I mean-
we apologize.
I mean, the walls are thin,
We
and
have
the rooms are
terribly
really
thin
close
walls.
together.
Like,
Yeah.
he goes
Yeah.
to sleep early. You go to
Yeah.
sleep early. I go to sleep.
I hear you
Melatonin,
and
though,
Austin.
so he passes out.
Yeah. Like Alex.
Oh.
Alex
Yeah.
is
Only
never
when
a
it's
problem.
really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Unless Alex is like watching a movie for some odd reason, it's always you two.
Oh, yeah.
Me, I can understand.
Yeah, you. And then Austin is laughing.
Yeah. Is it really that often, though, that I'll, like...
I don't know. I mean, it's usually just Gary.
Okay.
I don't
Because he's
notice.
playing games
At
and
like,
playing music.
Lol.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, it's usually just Gary shouting at his friends.
oh, that too.
Top lane. Jungle.
Oh, gosh. Oh,
Yeah, that
goodness.
too. So yeah, I've actually gotten pretty used to sleeping with earplugs. It's kind of weird to not.
kinda
Sleep.
weird.
Wait, do you sleep on your side or do you sleep on your back?
Both.
Okay. I exclusively sleep on my back so I can understand earplugs. But, like, someone who sleeps on their side, I feel like that'd be really painful.
It's not that bad.
What about your stomach?
I don't sleep on my stomach.
Oh, God. I can
Bad for
sleep
your
on my
neck,
stomach.
supposedly.
No, it's just, like,
well, I
feels
sleep on my
weird.
stomach.
Well, there's a lot of things that, I mean,
Like, I can rest on my stomach, but then after a while, I'm just like,
sleeping on your side technically isn't good for you either.
Well,
Yeah.
The Tempur-Pedic mattress you guys don't need.
Well.
For a low, low price.
I'm in the
3 down payments.
The ideal way to sleep is on the floor.
Really?
Yeah.
On like a futon or just on the floor?
Well, I mean, either way. Because the idea is that, like, just by being close to the floor, you actually have to get up every morning. Get off the floor.
I like
So,
it.
Which
like-
is really good for
So
you.
like the Japanese or like
Basically like the
Okay.
Japanese.
I like it.
Like that's one of the reasons they've attributed to their long
Longevity.
lifespans.
that's one of
Well, yeah, because think about it, having to like a lot of old people in like in the U.S. because they sleep on such elevated beds, like they can't move around. Like if they fall on the floor, they can't get up.
Broken hip. Yep.
Like, actually,
life
though,
alert.
actually though, but
I've
like
fallen, I
also
can't
for
get up.
but like if you sleep on the floor all the time, you never have that problem of not being able to get back up because you actually
Except-
know how to get up.
I don't know about. Well,
I would say it does reduce fall risk, certainly.
Yeah, it
yeah,
really
it's
does.
just fall
Well,
risk.
Like
But
What
like-
about when you try to get back up and you just fall back down?
I feel like enough people
Because
know
that's happened to me before.
how to get off
Very
the
many
ground.
you'd be really surprised actually.
What do you mean?
No, seriously. Like
Kidding.
like one of the ways to determine whether you're like healthy, like a very basic way to determine if you're healthy is if you can get off the floor without your arms.
Oh my god.
Like
Oh, without your arms.
yeah, without using
Yeah,
your
we
arms.
tried
if you-
this a while back.
Yeah, we tried this a while
so
back.
easy.
But you'd be amazed how many people can't do it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, think
okay,
about,
everyone
like,
right now,
maybe-
just lie down on the ground.
Give us a minute.
If you're driving, stop the car, get out of your car.
Lay on the road. try to
Park
get
the
up.
car, put on the hazard signals, just lie down in the grass or in the
Try to
field.
give up. If you
Just
can't
try to
get
get
up,
up.
it means you're just unhealthy.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're unhealthy. You're just unhealthy.
I mean, what it is because people just don't move around enough. It's like they're sitting too much. You know, they just don't know how to use
that's-
their bodies to move.
No, that's just one of the problems with
Put in his face.
Yeah, exactly. No, like just like muscle fatigue and arthritis and stuff. You just like don't want to move. Like it's the movement.
Well, yeah,
that,
it's
like,
because you spent your life not moving.
I'm pretty sure you can develop arthritis with just like if you have basic mobility.
It's a cycle though.
Well, no. Okay. Well, how do you develop arthritis? I'm unfamiliar with the process.
It's not quite
it's,
known.
It's a genetic thing.
It's
I
genetic?
think it's strongly genetically linked. But
Okay.
if you're constantly moving, you're at much less risk. of
Repetitive
developing.
motion.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
But then what about repetitive stress?
That's not a bone stress though.
Oh, okay. That's
Do we know what causes arthritis? Because I'm pretty sure it's just like one of those. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's
Yeah,
that.
it's unclear, but they're thinking that it is genetic linked and just because like they've shown in like animals that are caged.
What about Alzheimer's? Is that the similar, like strong genetic link, but they're unsure?
Alzheimer's is very genetic.
Yeah,
Okay.
Alzheimer's is genetic.
Yeah.
So I have that to look forward to.
You have Alzheimer's?
my
Right now.
No, my
yes.
grandfather had Alzheimer's.
Well, which one?
My father's father.
Oh, okay.
Is your dad likely to get Alzheimer's?
It's unknown.
Is it in
I
your
don't know.
Is it in your mom's family at all?
Not to my knowledge, no. But
Well,
my,
then you might be fine then.
Yeah.
'cause
But
I
my
think
mom's dad died quite early.
But that's because he was large.
So that was because he had a heart problem.
That's because he was large.
it wasn't
not
he.
'cause he
How
was
tall
large.
was he?
He was 6'9".
Yeah. No.
No,
Actually,
he played the lurch.
yeah.
on
Yeah.
the
I know.
Addams Family.
I wanted to make sure. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No. It's actually
I have the entire box set. Watch it.
no. Like larger. Like taller people tend to have more heart problems.
No, actually, the problem, if I remember correctly, I was told this. When was I told this?
Like,
I think I
Andre
was
the
told this
Giant
like,
also died of heart problems.
and then what was
Well,
that?
their heart has to work a lot harder to.
Yeah,
get
exactly.
going.
But no, I think what the issue was, I think I was just told this like a year or two ago, was that he did have a heart problem when he was younger, and then he had a surgery to correct it, but the surgery wasn't.
Okay, so it
wasn't great.
It was a defect.
It was
And
like it was a
not so
defect
great
that
surgery.
was like basically botched in the surgery. So they thought it was corrected, but it was just like a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, well, that happens.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that he's 6'9".
Yeah, and it doesn't help that he's
No, of course not. Yeah.
But you're not 6'9".
No,
you
and
don't
then
have a
it
heart
was-
problem.
No. And then
and Alzheimer's isn't like a sex-linked trait, so I think you should be fine then, as long as it's not in your mom's side.
not to my knowledge, no. Because well, actually, no, because my mom's mom is only 70-something. I think she's still quite young.
70-something. I
That's
think you'd
very-
be developing
Yeah.
something by that point.
Yeah, but sometimes it's hard to catch, though.
Yeah, maybe.
That early on. Even though really that's not that early on.
Yeah.
Like, by that time, you should have lived a pretty good life.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
One would hope.
One would hope, yes. That is the goal. To be satisfied with your life by then.
You just gotta get Alzheimer's one day, wake up, and you're like 22 again, except really old.
That would
Nothing would
be-
change.
Dude, Alzheimer's is a terrible, awful disease.
Yeah, no, you
Nothing
don't.
would change for you.
It's a terrible,
Yeah, that's
terrible,
not how Alzheimer's
awful
works.
disease.
I know that's not how it works.
Yeah.
I'm trying to create a story for Austin.
There is
Okay, that's not something I'm willing
there
to
is
discuss
a
with you.
there is a disease that does cause that type of like memory loss. Like we read about this in our textbook for biopsychology. I forget what exactly it's called, but basically one of the causes of it is like it's very rare, but one of the causes of it is like really heavy alcohol drinking, and it damages a part of the brain, and basically it causes you to not be able to form new memories.
Oh, wow.
So like, there's a story of this guy who's like in his 50s, and he's still 50s, and it's like in the 70s, and he still thinks it's.
Oh, wow. That's incredible.
He still thinks it's like right at the end of World War II. And,
Okay.
Like, he's like,
Wait,
I
does
remember reading about that in,
have
like-
the same problem?
no.
No.
Anesthesia can actually cause amnesia. I know a doctor who had a patient
Really?
woke up after a routine surgery, and he thought he was like 18 or 20.
Oh,
And he's
that's
in his 40s.
terrifying.
Was it permanent or did it?
No, it wore off.
Okay.
Okay.
But
How
he
does
was
amnesia
absolutely
wore off?
Amnesia wears
convinced
off
that he
because
was still
your,
young.
It
Your
depends.
neurons in the brain like just reconnect.
Yeah.
Huh.
It depends on how it happens. Like
How it's
Because
triggered.
anesthesia is like drug induced, and so they,
Yeah.
yeah. Whereas
time.
like the one that I'm
Okay.
talking about is actually like permanent brain damage.
Yeah, damage
Like
from
you killed the things.
yeah.
Only heard about that in like Intro to Psych for like those special cases where they're like doing some surgery and they cut off the
oh yeah, where they like surgically
the surgery
mess
do
with the
something
brain.
to the brain and then
They like poke it and they see like, can you see stuff still?
the really interesting one is where they would cut off the bridge between the two halves of the brains.
Yeah.
And then
split
someone
brain
would-
solution.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lobotomy.
No, a lobotomy
lobotomy
is the
is like-
frontal lobe.
yeah.
That's that one book that we read in high school.
Yeah. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah,
Oh!
that one. It's classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Great book. Very sad. Very actually realistic when it comes to lobotomy.
Nice. I did not know that.
Oh, that book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Yeah. Lobotomies are they're actually still practiced, but
You're kidding.
only done in very, very rare
Okay,
circumstances.
okay. Well, what would warrant a lobotomy? That is a
Like basically an incredibly insane person with no hopes of drug or therapy recovery.
Basically.
Just to keep themselves and the people around them safe
wow.
at that point. Like literally it's like the very last option is a lobotomy.
So they just like essentially.
They stick a pick up through your eye
Oh, they still do that. Ugh.
and they
Yep.
just wiggle it around.
Just scramble.
Oh.
Yeah, they basically just cut off the frontal lobe from the rest of your brain.
Yeah.
It's fun stuff.
Yeah.
They don't do the Egyptian thing where they stick a hook in your nose.
That's not a thing, is it?
Yeah, when they
That's not-
mummify.
No. I thought
bodies,
that like
they
it was,
would take out
they
your
recently
brain.
thought that they would like dissolve the brain just because it's like mush
yeah.
and then just like pour it out
Yeah.
some
basically.
orifice.
But they have to keep the brain in the little jars.
I don't think they actually.
I don't think they did that.
Okay, maybe not the brain, but they did it with
They
other
would do it
organs.
with organs.
Well,
yeah,
you can't unless you open up the skull. You can't get the brain out whole.
exactly.
It's not possible.
If you pulled it through
No,
the
you
nose,
can't dig
it
it out
wouldn't
and then just
keep its
recreate it.
shape.
It's like when you put an egg on a glass bottle and light a candle inside the bottle, and then, you know, it Goes through. I'm sure you could do it with the brain, right?
Yeah.
No?
You can't create a vacuum that pulls the brain out through your nose.
Through your nose, no?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Then you get just stuck in the bottle. Now we just have a brain. I guess
Oh
that's what they
my
need for
gosh.
preserving.
Oh my
Just stick it in
gosh.
a jar.
I feel like if a vacuum was able to pull our brain out our noses, our species wouldn't have survived this long.
It's called a horror movie. I'm sure
I
that
think
you
they
can
added
market that.
that,
Well,
too.
plus it wouldn't even look like a brain. It just looked like
Mush.
mushed up Jello.
Yeah.
Wait, so how does... Wait, okay. How does, like, that not affect, like... whatever.
What?
What?
I don't know what question I was going to ask.
Okay. Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah.
How do we move on in the show?
How do we move on?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Segue.
Ask away.
What is your favorite epic meal time?
Oh.
It's been a while. I don't remember any of them.
I do not remember any of them.
They're
Because
epic.
they all blur together, and you know what? You end up just putting bacon on whatever you're eating.
Well, that is the key. And his beard keeps
Basically.
growing longer.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does. It does.
So I'll choose the one where they put the bacon on the Chinese food.
That was
Oh.
good.
Was it
that
the
was a
giant
good
egg roll?
I don't know. Maybe.
The
giant
meat
egg roll was
sushi,
good.
that was good.
Meat sushi was
Oh,
good.
yeah.
It was basically just all things meat.
One of the most terrifying ones I remember was the giant protein bar.
Oh, God. Did they put like 3 pounds of Snickers in it or something?
Yeah, they did. It was just
Does Snickers
terrifying.
even have that much protein? I don't think so.
For a candy
Peanuts.
bar.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Okay.
The highest
you
protein one is
underestimate-
like a Baby Ruth, I think. 'cause it's
Basically,
like all peanuts and
Oh, yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Do we tell them peanuts are vegetables? So they come from plants?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's not a thing.
They come from plants. I would count that as vegetable. On their side.
On their side?
Whose side?
On Epic
Yeah.
Mealtime?
It's not an animal product.
Well, the thing is that for them, if it's not meat, then they don't care about it.
Exactly. One of my favorites was a pig in a blanket. That was an actual pig in a blanket of like woven bacon or
Of
something.
course.
Just ridiculous. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. They even like built a little bed for it. Just,
Of course
so
they
adorable.
Yeah.
So
I bet it
adorable.
tasted great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is really making
Like
me
a
want bacon.
whole hog or like a pigling?
No, a whole hog.
Interesting.
It was quite impressive.
Yeah.
And then there was this one Thanksgiving one where they put
Oh, like the different birds?
they put different birds like each inside of one another, and then they put that whole thing inside of a pig. And then for a garnish around the plate, they had just like Big Macs or something.
It is.
Bacon,
It
no,
is.
it's Baconators. Sorry, Bacon.
It is the best garnish. It's a nice baconator, or 2 or 3.
Or 2 or 3. Exactly.
If only we could afford that much meat for Thanksgiving.
One day.
One day.
One day when you're a millionaire, you'll invite us all over, and we will just
We
make
can cook
the meatiest
as
of meats.
in the good old days.
You're
Yes.
going to have to find the street corner that I'm begging at.
Don't worry, Gary. I'll know where you are.
Okay. You'll come by once a week to give me a Big Mac.
Yeah. The one time I go to McDonald's is to buy Gary $1, something off the dollar menu.
Sad.
Mm.
So sad.
But it's okay.
It's okay. I'll live the bum life.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. I'll bring you a cardboard box every other 2
No,
weeks.
I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna be like a vagabond. Hop trains.
Okay.
Travel the world.
Oh, good. That means I get to save $1 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put it toward the college tuition. You know, that will be paying off forever.
Yeah.
Your child's
just like-
college tuition.
Yeah. I'm more worried about paying for my kids. by
At
that
this rate,
time,
it'll get even worse.
by that
Exactly.
time, I don't think anybody could afford college tuition.
I don't know. I thought it was supposed to peak recently, but I remember hearing in the news that
They said a lot of things were supposed to peak. You know what? They just keep going up.
Yep.
Except gas prices. Gas prices peaked a while ago.
It'll go back up again.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
it'll be
true.
back up.
Hopefully, it won't go back up before electric cars start to be more popular. But that's
Yeah, that would be
that's
nice.
That's too wishful thinking on my part.
Dude, I looked up online for like this one car website that was like listing price and stuff. I found like a used fully electric car for like $11,000.
You are kidding me.
It was
Electric.
That is
right?
beautiful.
What
That is
11,000?
beautiful.
yeah.
I guess for electric.
And like it was used, but like according to the company that was
How many miles?
I don't remember. Like
I mean, really,
Like 30,000, like lightly used, or
I don't remember.
If the batteries are dead, then that car is not worth a huge amount.
Well, I mean, I don't know, but like, cause this is like looking at cars from dealerships, So like, I don't know.
When were you in the market?
No, I was just looking at it the other day because like I'll need to get a car eventually.
Ah, I got you.
So I
For
was
God,
just
can you drive?
not yet.
Okay.
Wait, hold up.
You don't have a driver's license?
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
I wondered why. We'd never seen you drive before.
Yeah.
You've never seen me drive before.
But you
I've
have
seen
a
you drive
license.
before.
Yeah, but
Because I took
you
you
saw me drive.
to
Yeah.
the DOL.
Yeah.
So
I just haven't gotten around taking the test yet.
I can't complain because what was it? I took the class, but I didn't took the class for driving training, but I didn't end up taking the test to get my license until I was like 18 or something.
That's completely pointless for the class then.
Exactly.
Well, no, it's good for the insurance purposes.
Yeah, actually, I took. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, insurance really likes it if you take the class.
Mm-hmm. I also
Makes it a lot
there was like
cheaper.
another also like hazard training course or something that was cheap that I was able to do after that. Actually, that was like a significant chunk in the insurance, which was nice.
Yeah, I think once I get my license, though, I'm gonna get my motorcycle license after that.
Really,
Yeah.
I could not drive a
I've always
motorcycle.
wanted
That
a
would be
motorcycle.
terrifying
Like,
for me.
I bike everywhere, and I kind of like it. But I don't
Biking is
know.
nice,
I
yeah,
would get
but
a
like
moped. I would get a motorcycle if I'm going long distances.
Well, I mean, you still need a
moped.
license. Don't you still need a...
Not for mopeds.
yeah, you do.
Really?
Mopeds and motorcycles are different.
Whatever, I still want to get a
Because
motorcycle
like
license.
mopeds are like top speed of like 35 miles per hour.
I would definitely die in a fiery car crash if
Yes,
I
you do.
was on a motorcycle.
Mr.
Well,
Road
that's
Rage.
because, yeah, you have
Not
road
road rage. It's
Road rage.
efficient driving.
No,
And
it
you
is road
There is
rage.
no rage.
I've
Road
been in
rage.
there very many times. It
Road
is
rage in 20 miles over the speed limit. No big deal. Yeah,
It's
see-
like tailgating mixed with road rage mixed with speeding.
See, I actually
There's
follow
no rage.
the rules of the
There's
road.
just a very intense
Mixed with the
atmosphere.
police
There's just
radar
a
so it
very
doesn't get caught.
there's a very present intensity. But the reason why I can't go on a motorcycle is just because I have a very vivid memory of when I was something like 12 or 15 of just seeing a guy hit by a motorcycle, and my dad my dad is a doctor, so he got out of the car,
Got hit by a
helped him.
motorcycle?
No, my dad did not hit the guy
No,
on the
I mean,
motorcycle, but we
Like
got,
a motorcyclist hit a pedestrian?
no, a
Motorcyclist got hit by a car.
no, it was I'm trying to remember.
Hit his pole.
No, it was like a
Motorcycle
motorcyclist. Okay, no, it was a motorcyclist went off the road, and then his friend looked back to search for him, and then skidded, and then he got
His leg.
like hit on his leg. And when you just like, I just like my dad like, because we were so young, he told us like not look at the car, but I like looked out, just like peeking my head, and I just see his entire pant like drenched, and just like this one spot that's just like black. I'm not sure if I should be talking about this on my air.
Yeah.
But it was very graphic. It's very dangerous. Be safe, children. Be safe.
Yes.
Even mopeds too. In Cambodia, doing some shadowing, there are lots of pretty traumatic motorbike accidents.
Well, I mean, also in those...
That's also Cambodia.
Yeah, and well, I mean,
I
a lot
mean,
of...
the road conditions there are like what roads?
Well,
But you're
plus,
still
like...
only going like 20 miles
Well, I know,
an hour.
but plus, like, a lot of those countries don't have, like, rules for the road.
Also true.
That is
Like,
true.
I read this article, like, one of these guys that I read their blog, he, like, went to Cuba for, like, an exercise seminar thing to, like, lead a seminar, basically, and he was
Cuba?
like, yeah. Yeah.
How?
I mean, how?
Cuba.
Yeah.
Get on with the story. Don't interrupt the man.
Well, so basically, like, people are literally, like, going, like, over 100 miles an hour, just, like,
Oh, that's
swerving around people, like,
terrifying.
in, like, crowded, like,
Mhm.
pedestrian areas, just, like, zoom, and it's like, if you don't get out of the way, you're dead.
Yeah.
Wait,
One of the scariest
Again,
things.
Cuba?
Yes.
We lived in
Okay,
Embargo.
okay.
Can
Okay,
they even go
well,
100 miles per hour in Cuba? Like, those cars there are, like, from the 1950s.
you can go to 100 miles an hour pretty easily. in
Cuba's
some
doing
cars,
pretty
but-
good. Let's say.
But
They can-
Well, I
one
mean,
of
the cars there are all are retro designs.
They can still go
they
fast.
can still go fast. Like 100 miles an hour isn't that fast for some cars actually.
Yeah.
Like I mean it's gonna be a top speed, but like you can pretty safely
I
approach.
mean, they basically go,
90
like,
miles an
pedal to
hour.
the floor
Yeah, exactly.
all the time.
It's taken a while to get there. That 0 to 60 must be really bad.
Whatever. When they do get there,
Yeah, exactly.
Without hitting somebody, too.
I mean, they don't care.
Just plow right through them.
Yeah, why not?
Have you ever seen that video of that like motor guy who got really mad at a bunch of bicyclists and just like went straight through them?
I did see that video. That was scary.
That's terrifying.
I forgot what the reason was, but
There can be a valid reason for that.
Maybe the guy was actually just drunk.
no, I don't think he was drunk. I think he just wanted the motorcycle to like hit his car or something, or not motorcycle, bicyclist hit his car.
Okay, what damage can you do in a bicycle that would warrant like
Put a
that
minor
much?
scratch on someone's car while the bicyclist is probably dead. So
Well,
Yeah.
think about
probably
it.
not.
Like, just take
Balance.
Alex, for example, how his road rage can get out of hand. Imagine somebody worse
Yeah,
than him.
imagine somebody. Okay, like
This
you know how
terror,
how mad
this
he gets when
terror
someone's going the
that-
speed limit.
Imagine someone actually following through on that feeling.
Now imagine someone
Instead
going
of just
20 miles
repressing
per
it.
hour instead of 60.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
Like he would blow a fuse. You'd get a nosebleed from the rage.
So much rage.
I don't think that's possible. Is it possible?
Yes.
Yeah, why not? Like, if you're so angry, you get really
It's either a
blood
stressed
stroke
out.
or aneurysm.
Okay.
Blood pressure goes up.
Very-
All you got, and it's really easy to pop a blood vessel in your nose or your eyes.
That is true. My younger sister used to have so many blood, just so many nosebleeds.
Well, that's for different reasons.
What is that reason? What?
I don't
Okay.
know. That's just like a thing that some people have. Like their nose and their capillaries and they're just so dry they just crack all the time and they start bleeding.
Okay, that's probably it.
Not enough snot production, apparently.
Science fiction. That's wonderful.
Everybody starts sniffling.
I have to say, I would rather have nosebleeds than the opposite, though, because too much. Yeah, because that causes a lot of.
Really?
Really?
I mean, too many nosebleeds causes a lot of
No.
problems.
I'm talking about like.
Just sitting in class and your nose just starts dripping.
No, I forget the name of the disease. My cousin has it, but it's where you produce too much mucus and then it goes into your lungs. It's cystic fibrosis.
Yeah.
That is
Oh, well, yeah.
terrible.
Obviously, nobody wants that.
Yeah.
It's like a life-threatening disease.
Oh,
basically.
it's not like life. Well, I mean, it's very life
If it
threatening.
goes-
Like you take
Pneumonia.
medication.
It's not pneumonia
pneumonia?
when it gets into your lung, like liquid.
No,
Yeah,
it's cystic
well,
fibrosis.
Well,
There's a lot of disease processes where you can get liquid in your lungs.
yeah,
Yeah.
But
basically.
cystic fibrosis.
It's all bad.
Yeah, all bad.
All
You-
bad.
You do
All
not
bad.
want stuff in your lungs, ladies
No,
and
cystic
gentlemen.
Only
fibrosis
air.
like
Only
shortens your
air,
lifespan to around
And in Washington,
40 or
Air
50. I want to say. It's quite awful.
marijuana smoke in your lungs.
Pretty sure that's still bad for you.
It is still bad for you.
Yeah, bad for your lungs.
Yeah.
That's why if you're gonna do, you gotta do edibles.
No. Why? We're not talking. No.
It is illegal in the state, however. So,
That's
So
true.
we can totally just talk about it.
Yeah.
although I will say now that it is legal in Colorado and Washington, there's been more clinical research done on marijuana.
Yeah, which is a good thing. So
It's a very good thing.
Yeah.
However, the research shows that it is not good for us. So,
Well,
what a
You know,
surprise! Something
what a
that
surprise.
alters your mental state isn't good for you.
who'd have thought?
Who'da thunk?
I mean, but there's also like that, like those strains of like medical marijuana that actually don't get you high,
Yeah.
and just are supposedly just have the therapeutic.
So they're
effect.
absent of THC. There's no
Yeah,
THC?
basically.
then
They actually-
where's
they-
the therapeutic?
apparently there's something else in
It's like cannabinoids or something,
Yeah.
some other foofy chemicals that'll be
Yes.
good for you.
I
Yeah.
thought the point of it was the painkiller, which is the THC.
It's not necessarily a
No.
painkiller. It's like
Pain distractor.
Exactly. Yeah.
well,
like Vicodin.
ice does the same thing, but they've shown that ice does nothing too. Oh, there's no research showing ice does anything good for you, really.
Really? So rice therapy, when you like rest, ice, compress, and elevate.
Yeah, I mean they've had a ton of debates on this, and they're even suggesting a completely different one now.
Huh.
Yeah, which is like movement, elevation, traction, and heat. Otherwise
the
called
opposite.
meth. It's like really like of all the
That
acronyms
is
you come
the
up with.
worst acronym.
Why
you
would you come up with that one?
possibly use?
It's like I read the
Oh,
article. I'm like, are they
goodness.
joking right now? But no, they were serious. It's like just rearrange the words of the letters
Exactly,
or something like
exactly.
them.
I could go wrong if you're like a sports therapist and you're like, just do some meth, and you're like, I'm sorry, what?
That would create
Yeah.
a lot of confusion in the
Just
office.
a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Yeah, I mean, like, cause like, you know,
Just pop in someone's shoulders. Okay, now take some meth.
To do some meth.
Yeah.
Do some math.
Can't take it.
My apologies.
Yeah. So basically, ice is it's like the people, because a lot of people just do it because people have always done it, but there's literally no research saying there's any benefit to it. I mean, obviously, it makes sense if you have an extreme excess amount of swelling, you want to bring it down. That is one thing ice is really good for. But otherwise, if there's not an excess amount of swelling, like it's been argued that what it does is just slow down the healing process because it reduces the blood flow to that area.
Interesting.
Physiology.
Yep.
It's good common sense. So.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
That's cool.
That is cool, Gary.
Super cool.
I was making a pun.
Huh.
Everyone just chill out.
Oh goodness.
What's that? Is that
That's
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I know,
As
but-
Mr. Freeze. in
No,
the
I'm
Batman
thinking
movie.
of like what the actual title of that movie is. Is it Batman and Robin?
It's Batman and Robin something.
I think it's just. Isn't it just Batman and Robin?
I think it might be actually. Yeah.
Okay, we should watch that movie sometime, just to make complete fun of it.
Does that
Yeah,
one
of
have the
course.
penguin in it?
No,
Oh.
the Penguin is the one. That's one of the better Batmans.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, with the guy who was in Birdman.
No idea.
Yeah.
No.
I'm drawing a blank.
Was it him? No, it wasn't him. No, yeah, but the Penguin wasn't in Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin, the villains are Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, and Bane is in there too.
Bane's in there too?
Yeah, in his original really weird.
Wasn't it
comic
like
form.
a wrestling costume or something?
Yeah,
that
it's
he-
He
Bane.
had like a mask and
Yeah,
He
and
didn't
he's
cover
super
his
strong because of his venom. It's like this drug that's continuously pumped into him. It's basically like his blood, and
That
it
is
makes
wonderful.
him super strong. And without it, he becomes this skinny, weak thing.
Sounds like steroids.
Except
it's called Venom,
much stronger.
and he's still a man.
Yeah. See, Venom, you don't have to work out to be strong. Steroids, you can take steroids and nothing will happen. But if you don't do anything,
a lot of things will happen.
well, you know.
Nothing
Not the results
positive will happen.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, I mean, in correct doses, a slight increase in testosterone production is actually very good for you. Especially if you have...
It's
So you take
not
a little steroids.
No, that's not something that you self-regulate. That's something you would talk to a doctor about.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
But, because that's why, the older population, a lot of them, when you get older, your testosterone production decreases, your appetite decreases.
Yeah.
So, they've there's a study recently saying that, by giving, people 65 plus, low doses of steroids to get their testosterone production back up to, average levels, and then also giving them a protein supplement because they're not eating as much.
Yeah.
That their hospitalization rates drop significantly.
Interesting.
Very crazy.
And
Hormone
some
therapy.
pills for
Yeah.
improved blood flow.
Well, I feel like an increased testosterone will cover that.
Okay.
problem.
Wait, so backing up a couple steps.
Okay.
Peter,
Yes.
do you like the new Batman trilogy?
Do I like the new Batman trilogy?
Ooh.
Because
As in
we're
the
talking
movie.
about the old Batman movies being really good. What do you
Well,
think?
yeah,
How,
you
how do they
definitely like
stack
them.
up?
No. The old Batman movies have nothing on the new Batman
Okay,
trilogy.
okay. Just wanted to clarify.
There was
There's only the one with Adam West, just because it was funny.
no.
Yes. That was just a completely different movie, though.
Yeah, but
Okay,
no,
no,
there
no.
was
If
one.
everyone right now, though, just to get a sample of the Adam West genius, is to go in and YouTube search the Adam West Riddler scene, where Adam West, the cop, and then Robin try and work through one of Riddler's riddles, and it is the inane gibberish that you will ever see
Yeah, it's really bad.
post production.
There's only one good old Batman movie, and that's the one with the Penguin in
Yeah.
it. I can't remember.
Who directed that? It was Tim
Huh.
Burton?
No, Tim
No
Burton
way.
did Batman and Robin,
Oh, okay.
which is a really bad one.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the new Batman trilogy is really good. Versus two, I guess. Yeah, the one thing I don't like about it is Christian Bale's Batman voice.
I think his
you
lips
don't
were really
like it?
red in the movie.
What?
His lips?
When he was in the Batman costume, all I could see was really.
Oh.
Well, because he's really pale, and
Yeah.
obviously, and they do that in movies where they'll put makeup on you to accentuate your facial features
Exactly.
for males and females. So that's what they do. It's just like they have. I mean, he's wearing black eyeliner the whole time too, which is,
Yeah.
always it's just weird when you think about it. That just means that if you take his mask off, you're just gonna have just
He would look so fierce.
so fierce.
He
Yeah.
looked like the. Shoot, I forgot. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how Ben Affleck does as the new Batman though.
Yeah. No, isn't it going to be like, it's going to be Ben Affleck as Batman. It's going to be the, it's going to be like 3. It's going to be Superman, Batman, and Aquaman, and who else is going to be in the
It's
movie?
gonna be 7.
It's gonna be 7.
My apologies.
Aquaman, Cyborg, Green Lantern,
Cyborg?
Superman.
I think.
I'm
I mean,
familiar
those.
with
I don't
Cyborg.
think those are gonna be in the movie though.
What?
I don't know.
Well,
if,
they're doing a precursor to the Justice League. So
I know, but I don't know if Cyborg is gonna be in the Justice League.
I thought it was already decided that he was going to be in this one,
Oh well, I don't know.
along with like Wonder Woman and Green Lantern.
All I know
yada,
for
yada, yada.
sure is that it's gonna be Batman, Superman, Aquaman, Wonder Woman,
Green
and
Lantern?
Do we know the casting for Wonder Woman yet?
for Wonder Woman,
Yeah.
I
We know
don't.
Aquaman.
I don't remember what her
Drogo.
name.
I don't know
I don't
her name.
remember. I don't remember who's playing Wonder Woman, but it was decided a while ago who it's gonna be.
Really?
Yeah, they already have like pictures of her in the costume, and it looks pretty cool.
Nice. I totally missed that.
Well, I mean, it was kind of disappointing because like Wonder Woman and
Their flying jet scenes are going to be really funny.
the invisible jet.
Yeah. I can imagine just like this woman just in front of the green screen.
I think they're gonna change that.
I feel like
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure they're gonna
Whoa.
make. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make her turn invisible too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway,
green screen of just flying air.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna happen. But yeah, it was really disappointing because Marvel and DC both pushed back all their films that involved the African American superheroes and the women superheroes. They've all been pushed back like
Wow.
a significant amount of time.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Black Panther.
Why would they do that? Is there like
I don't
any-
know.
That sucks.
I don't know. It's like apparently they're just not that high up on their priority list.
It's because
Ah.
white heroes sell more movies.
Apparently,
Oh my
even though
goodness.
Black,
what was it?
even though Black
in
Panther-
sorry, you go ahead.
like Black Panther would be like the coolest superhero.
Oh my
ever.
god, the Black Panther is amazing.
Yeah,
He's like, what is it? Isn't he like the richest superhero of them all?
he's a king.
He's a king. He's an African king.
He's an African king from the place in Africa
Yeah, but he
where
like holds doesn't he hold like all the stores of that like one element or something? So he's like got this insane.
he
amount of
doesn't
wealth.
hold the stores, but that's where the element is like mined.
Oh, okay.
It's
Not unobtainium,
No.
but
Unobtainium.
it's
Something like the anti-vibranium.
vibranium or something. It's like the metal that Captain America's shield is made out of. It absorbs all vibrations, so it's unbreakable.
Ooh.
And it's also what there's like a villain whose suit is made. Oh no, Ultron is made out of vibranium.
Oh, okay.
How do you defeat Ultron then?
The Avengers.
Okay. Age of Ultron's coming out.
Yep, that's gonna be a super cool movie.
I think
I'm
they're also
excited.
like rushing Deadpool.
Well, isn't Deadpool Fox?
Sorry?
I'm pretty sure Deadpool's owned by Fox.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe I'm wrong,
I don't know.
but because they had a Deadpool-esque person in one of the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
And Fox owns X-Men, so I'm assuming that Fox also owns Deadpool.
Maybe.
I don't know, but yeah, I don't know, but I'm like because Black Panther, so he doesn't have any superpowers, but he's super smart and just the most amazing strategist, like in the superhero universe. He beats every single event. He's a big game hunter, and he hunts every single Avenger and beats them all. And then is like, I'm gonna join you guys.
See, I could get behind
What
that kind of
about that,
movie.
like-
that would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Leaper or Avenger or something. You
Huh?
said the guy who's like can't die.
Oh, he's not. He's his own.
Oh, the vengeful spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
He's his own thing. Like he's not part of any
Yeah.
thing really.
Oh, he's not even in the universe.
No, he's in the universe, but he's like a solo character. He never teams up with anybody.
Could he hit him against the Black Panther and Doctor Doom at his peak?
I don't know.
mean-
I'm trying to like. It's hard for me to like imagine like pitting some superheroes against one another because some of them are basically just like too entrenched in their own world or like too like overpowered in their own realm because like they're supposed to like fulfill a certain role. Because Superman
Yeah, and it's
is ridiculously overpowered, but that's because he's supposed to be.
the
He's
Flash.
supposed to inspire.
The Flash can beat Superman.
Yeah, exactly. But like,
Flash beat Superman?
He can, because he can travel in time.
Oh. Can't Superman travel in time?
No, Superman is actually not as fast as the Flash.
But he turned the Earth backwards.
That was a terrible movie.
oh my goodness. I haven't seen the newer Superman movies, but all previous Superman movies have had no plot.
The new Superman movies aren't very good. They weren't.
It's really hard to make a Superman movie.
Exactly.
I think.
Yeah.
He just has no weakness besides kryptonite.
Yeah.
It's a really physical thing. It's not like a.
Yeah.
That's what he's like. That's what I think was like what made him so good in comics, because he was supposed to be an inspiring figure. He was supposed to like.
Well, that's why like what they need to do is actually have a good. To have a good Superman movie, you need a really good villain, and they need to have Superman versus Doomsday.
Who's Doomsday?
Doomsday is the one who killed Superman.
Ooh.
Wait, Superman dies?
Superman dies.
Spoiler alert.
In one of the comics.
Cover your
Yeah.
ears.
And then he gets reborn again. and
Of
probably
course, he
another
gets
one.
rebooted, but still, it's like the thing about Doomsday is that when Doomsday dies, he gets reanimated, immune to the thing that killed him.
That's absurd.
So they killed each other. So when Doomsday comes back, he's immune to Superman.
What?
That's why he's like literally the ultimate genetic weapon. Like,
Okay.
If you kill him, he's immune to you when he comes back.
So then, what is the point of him like being that overpowered?
You
Because
only can
it's
confine him.
it's the one thing.
Like, what is his role like that he plays in some novel?
Genocide.
He basically is like just a killing machine. Like he was like basically what he was created by this crazy alien scientist and like set like loose on this planet. I think it was actually Krypton, like before it was like civilized by the Kryptonians. Like when it was just, like this barren wasteland of just all these vicious creatures, and it just set loose like as a child and just to fend for himself, and he just continually just like kept coming back stronger and stronger and stronger
ridiculous.
until he was like just ridiculous.
You just have to confine him.
Yep, that's the only way to do it. You can only just confine him.
So I'm sure this has been done, but what or who would win between Marvel and DC, like those two universes?
I'm pretty sure DC wins.
It's hard to say because basically each
Don't they
Each
like,
universe
have parallels?
has-
Well, then there's
Yeah.
the Hulk.
no, but the thing is that like the opposite people have like an equivalent
Yeah, exactly.
typically for
There's
everything.
an equivalent for the Flash, for Superman, for the Hulk,
Yeah,
for Spider-Man, for like
yeah. There's pretty much an
anyone
equivalent.
that you can think of.
Like it all balances
For
out.
Aquaman.
They would all just kill each other. They'd all be dead. Everybody would lose.
What about the Incredibles?
Earth will be destroyed.
The Incredibles.
The Incredibles.
Well, they would win,
Pixar
obviously.
movie, yeah.
The Incredibles are the best.
Hands down, without a doubt. Day
When
wins.
everyone's a hero, no one's a hero.
Honey, where is my super suit?
I love how everyone knows that character. She's the best character in that movie, and she
Eve.
has no on-screen time. No, the voice.
Oh, the wife.
The wife, yeah.
Wait, isn't it the guy who says it then?
I know, but the wife's response. The greater good. I'm the greatest good you're ever gonna get.
It's so, oh my god, it's so wonderful. Oh my goodness. Just the best voice actress.
I think the costume maker would just destroy both universes.
Oh, Edna.
Edna.
No kids.
No kids.
Oh my goodness.
What are you talking about? You are Elastigirl. Good stuff.
Mhm.
I need to watch that movie again.
What are you looking at me for?
I don't know.
Anyways.
Looks like we're out of time.
Yeah, we are at time. It's 8:57. We did have a fun night.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What do you guys think?
Did you have fun, Alex, on your first time on the show?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You may be asked to come back.
You will probably be asked to come back.
We only know so many people.
I'd be happy to.
Yeah.
Cool.
This was KWCW 90.5 FM Walla Walla. You listened to Gary and Peter's Random Musing Hour.
Like us on Facebook, Gary and Peter's Random Musing Hour. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
just look up Gary and Peter's Random Musing Hour.
Same thing.
And then if you want to, you can email us at kwcwrandommusings@gmail.com.
With questions, suggestions.
We love suggestions because we haven't had any, so I'm assuming we'll like it.
New word games as well. I think that'll be fun to listen to.
Yeah.
We played like
Probably-
one.
Hey,
We should
well,
probably just watch an episode of Who's the Line and get a few ideas.
No,
We
we would ruin it if we
Yeah.
tried to take
yeah.
anything.
We
from
couldn't
it.
do it justice.
Yeah,
we
we
could
would.
try.
Yeah,
We try for our fans,
for our fans.
for our loving, adoring fans.
Well,
thank you. We had a great time tonight.
yep. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night. Thank you.